Did you know that a sweet treat like dark chocolate could actually be good for your health? It might sound too good to be true, but science says otherwise. While candy bars and sugar-packed desserts often get a bad reputation, dark chocolate, especially varieties with high cocoa content, has earned its place as a functional food. That means it's not just tasty. It's actually doing your body some favors too. So what exactly makes dark chocolate so special? Let's dive into 5 fantastic health benefits backed by scientific research that may convince you to keep a square or two of dark chocolate in your daily routine. Let's begin with benefit number 1. Dark chocolate is packed with powerful antioxidants. One of the biggest reasons dark chocolate is considered healthy is its impressive antioxidant content. Antioxidants are compounds that help neutralize harmful free radicals in the body. These free radicals can damage cells and lead to chronic diseases like cancer and heart disease. Cocoa beans are rich in polyphenols. These are naturally occurring compounds found in plants that have antioxidant properties. In fact, dark chocolate contains more antioxidant activity, polyphenols, and flavonols than any other food tested, even more than blueberries and acai berries. A study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry found that dark chocolate had higher antioxidant activity than both red wine and green tea. That's pretty amazing when you think about how often people talk about wine or tea being loaded with health benefits. Why does this matter for your health? Antioxidants protect your cells from oxidative stress. This helps slow down aging, boosts your immune system, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases. If you're looking for a delicious way to give your body a little extra defense against inflammation and damage, dark chocolate is a smart choice. Let's move on to benefit number 2. Dark chocolate supports heart health. Heart disease is one of the leading causes of death worldwide, but dark chocolate might actually help you reduce your risk of heart problems if you enjoy it in moderation. Multiple studies have shown that the flavonols in dark chocolate can improve circulation, lower blood pressure, and support overall cardiovascular function. Flavonols work by stimulating the production of nitric oxide in the lining of your arteries. Nitric oxide helps your blood vessels relax, which improves blood flow and reduces pressure on your heart. One clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who consumed dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa experienced improved blood vessel function and lower blood pressure compared to those who didn't. The effects weren't huge, but even small reductions in blood pressure can significantly lower the risk of stroke or heart attack over time. There's also evidence that dark chocolate can help reduce LDL cholesterol, the so-called bad cholesterol, and raise HDL cholesterol, which is the good kind. This cholesterol balancing effect helps prevent plaque buildup in your arteries, keeping them clear and healthy. Of course, that doesn't mean you should eat an entire bar of chocolate every day. The key is moderation. Just a square or two a day, especially with high cocoa content and minimal sugar, is enough to gain cardiovascular benefits. Now, let's talk about benefit number 3. Dark chocolate may improve brain function. Yes, chocolate can be brain food too. Several studies suggest that dark chocolate has short-term and long-term benefits for your brain. In the short term, the flavonols in dark chocolate can increase blood flow to the brain. This improves attention, reaction time, memory, and problem-solving skills. In fact, researchers from the University of Nottingham found that just a single dose of high-flavonol cocoa was enough to boost blood flow to key parts of the brain for up to 3 hours. Over time, regular consumption of dark chocolate might even protect your brain from cognitive decline. The same antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties that help your heart also help protect neurons from damage. There's more. Dark chocolate contains small amounts of caffeine and theobromine, two natural stimulants that can enhance focus and mood. Unlike a strong cup of coffee, the effect is subtle but noticeable. It gives you just enough mental boost without making you jittery. And speaking of mood, that brings us to our next point. Benefit number 4. Dark chocolate can boost your mood and reduce stress. Ever reach for chocolate when you're feeling down? There's a scientific reason for that. Dark chocolate triggers the release of several brain chemicals associated with happiness and relaxation. One of the most important is serotonin. Eating dark chocolate increases the availability of tryptophan, an amino acid that helps your brain make serotonin. More serotonin means better mood, reduced anxiety, and improved emotional well-being. Dark chocolate also boosts endorphins, the feel-good chemicals your body releases during exercise or when you're happy. That's why eating chocolate can give you a mini version of a runner's high. There's even a compound in dark chocolate called phenylethylamine, or P. This chemical mimics the one your brain makes when you're falling in love. P helps trigger feelings of excitement and joy, and might explain why chocolate is often associated with romance. And finally, the magnesium content in dark chocolate helps reduce stress and support better sleep. Magnesium is a mineral that regulates your nervous system and reduces cortisol levels, the hormone linked to stress and anxiety. If you've had a rough day, a little dark chocolate might actually help take the edge off in a healthy way. Now we've reached benefit number 5. Dark chocolate may help with blood sugar control and insulin sensitivity. It might seem odd that something sweet could help manage blood sugar, but dark chocolate is unique in this regard. Research shows that the flavonols in cocoa can improve how your body uses insulin, the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar levels. Better insulin sensitivity means your body is more efficient at removing sugar from your bloodstream, which can reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes. One study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that people who consumed high flavonol, dark chocolate showed greater insulin sensitivity and lower fasting glucose levels compared to those who consumed low flavonol chocolate or none at all. What's the catch? It must be real dark chocolate. The kind with at least 70% cocoa and minimal added sugar. Milk chocolate or sweetened chocolates loaded with caramel or nougat will cancel out the benefits and may actually increase your risk for blood sugar problems. So if you're watching your blood sugar, choosing a small piece of quality dark chocolate might actually help rather than hurt, especially when paired with a healthy diet and active lifestyle. Before we wrap up, a few quick tips on choosing the right kind of dark chocolate. Always check the label. Go for chocolate that contains 70% cocoa or higher. The higher the cocoa content, the more flavonols and less sugar you'll find. Avoid bars with lots of added ingredients like caramel, cream, or sugary fillings. Simpler is better. Pay attention to portion size. Even dark chocolate has calories and fat, so moderation is key. 1 or 2 squares per day is usually enough to gain health benefits without going overboard. If you're sensitive to caffeine, be aware that dark chocolate contains more caffeine than milk chocolate. It's not a huge amount, but it can add up if you're eating chocolate at night or combining it with coffee. And if you're vegan or avoiding dairy, look for dark chocolate that is explicitly labeled dairy-free. Some dark chocolate brands still include small amounts of milk fat, so there you have it. Dark chocolate isn't just a guilty pleasure. It's a scientifically backed super snack with real benefits for your heart, brain, mood, and even blood sugar. Of course, this doesn't mean you should start binging on chocolate bars, but incorporating a square or 2 of high-quality dark chocolate into your day can be a smart and delicious part of a healthy lifestyle. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new or you just love chocolate as much as we do, Hit the like button and subscribe for more health and wellness content. And let us know in the comments what's your favorite way to enjoy dark chocolate. Until next time, stay healthy and enjoy life's little indulgences wisely.